Hey, this is Chris from the Reserve Pool, coming at you from Gillette, Wyoming, and I'm at my favorite local game shop, Dungeons and Dugouts. If you're ever in the area, you should definitely stop by. Jess and Pat are going to treat you really well. It's my favorite game shop. Today, I've got an exclusive preview and unboxing of a brand new product from WizKids, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dice Masters. And I want to say very much a big thank you to WizKids. Thanks for sending this product out to be reviewed and looked at. We appreciate that, and we're going to take a look at it today. What I received was a starter set for 2 players. I received 8 booster packs and a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh! Playmats. And let's take a look in detail what we have here. I have not opened any of this. I've cut some tape to make sure it's easy for me to get into. But other than that, let's take it down for an unboxing and check out what we have. Okay, so here we have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Playmat. This playmat is exactly as you would expect from the first 2 that were released. Same exact mouse pad quality, got plenty of room to play on. It has the exact same areas that the playmats have. You've got spots for your character cards, spots for your basic action cards. Again, we see there's actually a total of 6 die spots here for the characters, which is interesting to me. It could mean that all we've seen so far is a maximum of 5 dice per character. So it could mean that someday there might be up to 6, which is interesting. Also, the basic action cards, again, same thing. They have 4 spots. So if you ever wondered if they're going to expand the basic action cards to 4, they might. Who knows? Standard quick turn summary. You got your life counter below. Cool Yu-Gi-Oh! Art. Again, I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan, so I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's nice. It looks really great and clean. It looks like this mat came out before the transition zone rules hit, because you can see we're missing a transition zone, which on a lot of the custom playmats that folks are making, they're including that transition zone, which is where the dice belong once you've paid them before they enter the used zone. Your used pile, excuse me. So this is basically the same mat we've been seeing, and I like it. It looks great. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans are really going to enjoy the art on this mat. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! 2-player starter set, and this set is packaged basically exactly like the other 2 starter sets in how it looks. It's got the cool, you can see the dice in the front. Again, the art is beautiful. It's eye-catching, exactly what you'd expect from WizKids, just great production value. If you look at the component list, you'll notice that we actually have a difference in components. There's 44 dice, which is the same as came in the Uncanny X-Men and Avengers vs. X-Men set. There's only 22 cards, though, so you have less cards, and I think that's going to fall in the monster data cards, what they're called for Yu-Gi-Oh! They're a little different. They don't give you as many options as the other ones do, and that's okay. That's just part of the set differences. You still get everything else that you're normally used to getting, as well as a pair of dice bags in there. Let's open it up and take a look at what we have. Okay, so as you can see, this is our starter set completely laid out. So you can take a look at what contents we have in here. You've got the, for the basic action reminder cards, you've got blue, red, green, and gold. This is back to the Avengers vs. X-Men starter. I believe Uncanny had a different color scheme. It was brown, pink, orange, and it's escaping me right now, but it's a different color scheme. This is back to the Avengers vs. X-Men theme. So we have those colors repeated. Of course, their basic action dice are represented there, just like you'd expect. There's 2 sets of sidekick dice, so this is, as it claims, a 2-player starter set. You can get set right away and play the game with 2 people. There's 2 dice bags included, lovingly referred to in the Dice Masters community as the airsick dice bags, due to their nature, but we do appreciate those. For those of us who don't have dice bags, it's easy to use. Also, we've got 2, all the character dice, 2 of each character provided in the set. That's 8 total characters, so you've got 16 character dice there, or monster dice as they're called in Yu-Gi-Oh! You've also got a Yu-Gi-Oh! Dice Masters rulebook, and of course, a plethora of cards to start your games with. And these are all the different characters represented in the base set. Now at this point in time, I believe all the characters, definitely all common, uncommon, and super rares, have been revealed for this set. They've been spoiled. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time going through what each one of these cards does, but I will get snapshots of them for you just in case you'd like to look at those, and you can take a look and peruse through those at the end. Of course, we include an expansion pack checklist because there is no collector who can live without one of these in his binder as he checks them off. That's included for you. So overall, this is exactly what we've come to expect from these starter sets. It looks great. I gotta tell you, I love the pearlescent dice like these, or the translucent ones that have these dice look great. I don't know anything about these monsters, but their logos are cool. Also, you'll notice that this is exclusive to Yu-Gi-Oh! You'll see there are dice serial numbers in the bottom right corner of each dice. Now, this is supposedly due to Konami's past history with counterfeiting with American printers or American distributors. I don't know anything about that. I'm not going to get into that, but they are on there, so you can see the serial numbers do belong specifically to each die that they belong to. Now, if you're asking me as a collector, that's kind of cool. It gives it a different appeal, but I understand that there could be some confusion when playing, or could be some fights that arise, so I'm not going to take a side on that. I'm just going to let you decide for yourself. Also, along with this product that WizKids sent me, I've got 8 Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster packs. Now, each foil booster pack contains 2 characters and their respective dice. Again, I'm sorry, for Yu-Gi-Oh! That's monsters. 2 monsters and their respective monster die. So you never know what you're going to get. Again, this is a collectible game, so you've got rarity of common, uncommon, rare, and then super rare. And out of each gravity feed, there's a lot of different percentage of how those are distributed. So let's take a look at what's in these packs, and we'll see what we got. Oh, I got all our boosters open, and boy, I got super lucky. Out of those 8 boosters, I managed to pull a super rare, and I couldn't believe I did that. I'm so excited. It's the Winged Dragon of Ra Blaze Cannon. It's an 8 cost here. It looks like it's got a cool text ability. Beefy stats. The first 10 in defense, I believe we've seen on a card naturally, so that's really interesting. But these cards look great. Again, the art value that WizKids puts into this product is awesome. I'm as not a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, as I've admitted before. I don't know what I'm looking at in terms of character-wise, but the art looks fantastic. Looks like it might have some screenshots from the cartoon series. Perhaps there's other art that I'm not sure of, but this is super cool. Also got lucky and got a couple of rares in the mix. So the distribution for my 8-pack is looking pretty sweet. We've got, looks like we've got Sangan, the Sacrificial Fiend. He's going to be interesting. And we also pulled a rare Dark Magician with Dark Magic Attack. Given that I know exactly zero about Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know what these guys are doing in their actual respective fiction, but there's some interesting abilities out here. The dice look great. You see like this guy right here, Marshmallow. I don't know what you are, sir, but your head's upside down. However, your dice is actually pretty funny. I like that. It's kind of got an interesting look to it. So I'm really interested to kind of dig into this set and find out what we have. But I will flash these up for to take a look at the end of this video. But I'm super happy. This was a really fun pull. It was awesome to see. Like I said, I like a lot of these dice. The translucent stuff for the pearlescent dice are really cool. The emblems look really great. And what's cool to me is you don't see the exact same color scheme from Uncanny X-Men or AVX repeated in these dice. These are new color schemes. WizKids has done a great job at varying the colors. Now some of them are the same, sure, because I mean orange is orange, blue is blue, but you can see the different shades covered makes a really unique looking game, and it's totally different what we've been expecting. So my hat's off to the product. It looks really great. And I'm excited. I can't believe I pulled a super rare, and I'm going to look forward to seeing that guy on the board. Well, that does it for the Reserve Pool's exclusive preview and unboxing of WizKids Yu-Gi-Oh! Dice Masters. I got to admit, I wasn't super excited about a Yu-Gi-Oh! Product and the Dice Masters line, but now that I've seen some of these cards and kind of what strategies they might open up, I'm excited to get them on the table. Until the next preview and unboxing, I hope you play lots of Dice Masters and keep having fun. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.